Hey everybody, this is November the 2nd, 2024. And I got a quick message right quick for everybody. I woke up this morning real early, like 3 o'clock, and I got a message from God or from the light. And the message that I heard was, get in your safe place now. Get in your safe place now before the storm blows in, okay? Before the storm hits. So I jumped up, and at first I didn't know, what it meant. But then after I got up and I got in meditation and it started coming up from within me what God was trying to show me. And He wasn't trying to warn me about any kind of hurricane or anything like that. When He was talking about the storm, before the storm hits, what He was talking about was the storm that's brewing on the political scene right now. Okay, with the elections. Now, without getting too political, okay, I want to kind of deliver this message real quick in a way that people can get it, okay? But what God was showing me, that the storm that's been brewing on the political stage right now, between the two parties, it's heating up, okay? It's building momentum, and it's getting ready to blow, okay? Now, regardless of who wins in this election, okay? Whichever side wins, doesn't matter. There's going to be a storm, okay? Either way you go, there's going to be a storm that's going to hit us. Because there is so much energy that is built up behind both parties, okay? There's so much energy that this energy has got to be released. It's got to explode somewhere. So regardless of who wins, there's going to be a storm. But we can lessen the effects of that storm against us if we go into our safe place right now and we start praying and we start meditating, okay? If you know God, you start praying. If you know how to meditate and you know how to go inside your heart center, and that's your safe place, okay? You go inside your heart center and you hunker down in there and you get in meditation, okay? I've already started mine. Actually, I started mine a while back, but this morning I got a message to bring more awareness to the situation. So I think everybody knows, that there's a storm brewing around the election. I think everybody knows that there's a lot of anxiety, there's a lot of panic going on, and there's a lot of fear, about what could happen. But we're not supposed to be in fear about this, okay? We're just not, because God is in control of this election, just like He is everything else. So whatever happens is the way it's supposed to happen. But you can lessen the effects of the storm in your situation against you by going into your safe place now and hunkering down with God and stay in prayer and meditation. And that way, if there's any chaos around you, you'll be safe. Now, this doesn't mean that you're not gonna get hit, and this doesn't mean that you're not gonna get attacked, because you still got to go through the battle, okay? You still may get attacked by energy weapons or whatever, and you still may get hit. You may take some bullets, but if you're in your safe place, you'll be given guidance and directions about what to do, where to go, how to protect yourself, okay? So you come through the battle. You may go through the battle, but you'll be okay. You'll come out okay. So this is just a message or a heads up about the upcoming elections and about the storm that's going to hit us, okay? The storm's actually already started. We already see it started, with the problems that they're having, with the early voting and all that. But it's going to increase as we get closer to the election, the chaos is going to increase, and it's possible that there could be some, some disasters pulled off. I don't know, or they may try to pull off some kind of 9/11 things, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, it's going to be a storm, and this is God was warning me and wanted me to warn you guys to get in your safe place now. If you don't know how to meditate, you go inside your heart center and you hunker down in there and you listen and you feel. You want to listen for God, but you, more than anything else, you want to feel. You want to feel the God energy building within inside of you, okay? Now, if you're inside your safe place, anything that happens out here, is not what you want to focus on. It's like the storm can be raging all around you, okay? But you'll be in your safe place. Once again, this doesn't mean that you're not going to take any hits, but you will be protected, okay? And you may come through it, okay? Anyway, back to what I was saying. You get in your heart center, you hunker down in your heart center in prayer and meditation with God, and you stay there. I've already put me a bed inside my safe place. I've already got a big bed in there. I've got a lot of pillows, and I've got a lot of soft blankets in there, and where I'm going to hunker down in there, and I'm going to stay in meditation. I've already started it. I'm going to be in meditation from now until the end of the elections, just in case, because we don't know what's going to happen. Anything and everything could happen, okay? Especially if people feel threatened, and, well, you know what I'm talking about. If they feel threatened by the results of the election, sometimes this can cause them to act out in ways that can cause a lot of destruction, okay? So we don't know what's going to happen, but that's why we need to start right now. Go into our safe place, hunker down in there, and start praying and start meditating and start generating that love energy within you. Now, for those of you who don't know or may not be familiar with meditation, when you start generating that love energy inside of you, which everybody has it, you start generating that love energy starts permeating around you. The energy around you starts building. This love energy starts building around you, and it builds a safe place for you, okay? And this love energy is thousands and thousands of times more powerful than the energy of hate and fear. Thousands of times, because it's God energy. So you get that energy generating. Like I said, you want to stop thinking. You don't want to think. You want to feel, and you want to listen for the voice of God. Now, if you are listening, or if you're feeling, then you're not going to be thinking, because you can't think at the same time you're trying to tune in and listen and feel God, okay? So, listen and feel. That's the key points to moving into your safe place. And then once you learn how to do this, once you practice this enough and you learn how to do this, then in the future, once you get better at it, you'll be moving and walking around in your safe place, and you won't even be worried about what's going on around you. I mean, you'll still be here in the physical realm, but you won't be worried about anything that's happening around you, even though you'll be aware of it. You won't be worried about it. You won't be in fear, and you won't be having a lot of anxiety over it, because you know that you're safe, okay? You've got your energy generated and built up around you, and so whatever happens out there cannot get in, okay? That's the way it works. That's the way the God energy works. So that's all I want to say today to everybody, is give you a heads up. The storm's coming. The storm's already here, really, but the storm's coming closer, and it's going to move in on us, folks. So we don't know what can happen. Anything and everything can happen. So go into your safe place now. Fix you a comfortable place in there. Get in prayer and meditation and stay there as long as you can. If you get out, In other words, if you get pulled out by the world, and that's going to happen because, we still got to live in the world, right? It's going to happen. But when you realize that you're pulled out of your safe place, just go back in and start over. Okay, that's how it's done. That's all. Everybody get out and vote Tuesday because we need everybody to vote. Okay. And be safe, guys. Be safe. I love you. Stay heart-centered.